evening. So, starting today, well, actually starting in the last video, we are reading Malachi chapter 3, 6 through 15, robbing God. Just a second here. There we go. Robbing God. Because I, the Lord, don't change. Therefore, you children of Jacob aren't destroyed. Even since the time of your ancestors, you have turned away from my decree and haven't kept them. Return to me, and I'll return to you, says the Lord of the Heavenly Armies. But you ask, how will we return? Will a person rob God? Yet you are robbing me. But you ask, how are we robbing you? By the tithe and the offering. You are cursed under the curse, the entire nation, because you are robbing me. Bring the entire tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house. So put me to the test in the right now, says the Lord of the Heavenly Armies. And I'll throw open the window of the heaven, so you and pour out on your blessings without measure. And I'll prevent the devourer from harming you. So that he does not destroy the crops of your land, nor the vines of your field drop their fruit, says the Lord of the Heavenly Armies. Here, I'll start over with that one. And I'll prevent the devourer from harming you, so that he does not destroy the crops of your land, nor will the vines in your field drop their fruit, says the Lord of the Heavenly Armies. Then all the nations will call you blessed, for you will be a land of delight, says the Lord of the Heavenly Armies. You have spoken arrogant words against me, says the Lord. Yet you ask, what did we say against you? You said, it is futile to serve God. And what did we get out of it when we carried out his requirements and went about like mourners in the presence of the Lord of the Heavenly Armies? And now we call the arrogant one blessed. Those who do evil prosper, and those who challenge God escape the consequences. So, by not properly tithing, which is a form of sacrifice, the form of sacrifice that we still have to do, even though the covenant of that has been since the New Testament, as we've been told, says that we no longer need to sacrifice. Well, that's only partially true. We don't need to create blood sacrifices and burnt offerings anymore. Although burnt offerings is still done because we still do use incense. Before you ask, but that's not allowed. Actually, if you look, even the Catholic priest, especially the more Orthodox ones, the boy who walks in front carrying that long stick with a globe kind of thing that hangs by a chain, if you look, it's got smoke coming out of it. That is an incense burner being carried. It's usually filled with sage, frankincense, and myrrh. Those are the three things that are used as incense. So we no longer have to do a blood sacrifice of slaughtering a calf or a bull or a ram and take it and throw it on the fire anymore and just let it go up in smoke. We no longer have to waste like that. Matter of fact, to do so is a waste. But we are commanded to give 10% of our income or more to our church to help it do things in honor of Elohim, such as helping feed somebody who has nothing or has run out. So I ask you to think on this. What have I been doing for Elohim? Am I one of those guilty of robbing him too? So think on that. Meditate. Be good. Be kind to your fellow man. And if you see them struggling, just reach out and give them a hand. You don't have to pay their way, but if you have extra, or you can make by with a little bit less, then by helping them by that is acceptable and righteous. Good evening.